economy has taken a twist and things are different. This time around, it's you to use your brains and your hands plus skill. My name is Tamika Sakala, your girl Tammy. We are back on the Real Deal Talk Show, and this time around it's different. We are talking food and business. Today we are at Eden. It's just next to Eden. Some of you know the place, some of you do not know the place. And welcome to Cream Palace. Let's get to meet the CEO and eat something. And finally, we are here. We are with the CEO of Cream Palace. And our topic of discussion today is entrepreneurship in the land with the youths. So, welcome.
Thank you very much. Right.
I want to introduce you. I want you to talk to the viewers, introduce yourself, and before we get into details, at least a background of who you really are.
Okay, so I am Chisanga,
Okay.
the CEO of Cream Palace.
All right.
All right, yeah, and a little bit about me. I am this youth here, Zambian, of course, and done with a level of education which is grade 12. You go through that secondary, and then I've pursued a diploma in clinical medicine.
Wow.
Yeah, so as the youth, and we also know about the 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 employment challenges we have in the nation. So I also decided to venture into entrepreneurship, and here we are at Cream Palace.
As a holder of a diploma in clinical medicine, what has pushed you this far? Because I believe there are a number of youths out there that have been like, I can't just do anything until I'm employed, and looking at the economy that has taken a twist in our country.
Yeah, I think it's about the mindset really. I think that's what motivates me. It's about what you have up there, because if we put all our energies and efforts on just wanting to get employment, I think we are getting it wrong in those ends, because there's far much more that we can do other than just being out there and doing nothing, because there's no employment.
Yeah.
So what's taken me to these ends is being motivated to say, not only can we be employees, but we can also be employers, and it starts from something like this.
Have you employed anybody yet?
Soon.
I think I should be the first person.
Soon.
As a
Yeah.
marketing manager.
Definitely. Talk to me nicely.
No, we'll talk after the show.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're sitting all comfortably and nicely. So, this furniture that you're saying, is this furniture or a desk? I don't even know what to call it.
It's in the match.
Okay, yeah, it's been done by Uncle Gift. He's just Baneba.
Yeah.
Uncle Gift, and you can check out his works. So, Senga, did I pronounce your name right?
Just okay.
Or should I go with the Zambian thing, Chichi?
No.
Why not?
I'll feel, no, most of them that are called chichi, they're actually ladies, females and
okay,
whatnot.
all
So
right, okay,
those
good.
ends.
So, with the economy that we have at the moment, how has been business so far?
With the economy that we have so far and how business has been, on my end, I can say it's progressing on well.
Okay.
With my type of business where I'm supplied ice cream in these ends, where the majority of the residents are students, so business can be perceived like something that's dependent on the schedules when they're in and out. But what I would say is know your customer, know your customers.
Okay.
When you know your customers, you know where to find them, and it's coming up okay.
All right, okay. So, how would you define entrepreneurship in your own way? I think a lot of people have defined entrepreneurship in different statements. They've defined it in a different. Can I define entrepreneurship myself? I'll just I'm share business.
Okay.
So, how would you define entrepreneurship in your own way?
Well, in my words, I define entrepreneurship as in identify a problem, solve it, and people will pay for the problem. That's
So,
entrepreneurship.
what problem are you? Did you identify
So
it?
actually, the problem we have here is, you see, everyone wants to hang around, wants to chill somewhere. They want to have a good time.
Okay.
So they can decide they would want to take a walk, they want to do A, B, C, D. So the problem is, let's add flavor of ice cream to that problem. Let's enhance their time. People want to refresh, especially that there are a lot of students here,
Balipeka weather. Because mama betul kota ko nga weather type.
Our ice cream knows no weather.
Nayan ang swag type.
Nine and swag type.
Right.
but yeah, that thing. People just want to chill around, have nice food and whatnot. Yeah. So let's not let them go in further places like all the way up to town and ABCD. Let's bring town to them. You know.
Wow. How have you taken up the gap in business? How have you taken up? I know there are gaps where that would even affect you to a point that you think you can't do it. How have you taken it up? Because I hear there's a study called gaptology in entrepreneurship, and I'm like, really?
I should go and study gaptology.
I think you should do that. How
Yeah.
have you taken up the gap in business?
But well, it's entrepreneurship is not easy. I would say, and what's the gap again? I'm just going to cut this part.
So, and then he goes like, that's the gap again. So he's taking up the gap just like that. See, that's how you're taking up. That's a secret that we'll have to discuss later. So,
Yeah.
when you're here and looking at the weather already is
Yeah, sure.
changing, how does it really affect your work? How does it affect the business? Is this the only business that you're depending on? Is it the only thing that you do? Just because you're called Cream Palace. I want to look at it because I want to get some cravings, eh?
So, looking at the weather, of course, we're dealing with cold stuff.
Yeah.
So as it becomes more cold, business becomes different. As in when it's hot. So, being a small business for now, these are some of the things that I am listening to. Feedback from my customers. What are some of the things they want on board, even as weathers are varying, even as times are changing. So we're looking forward to introducing other things like coffee, hot chocolate and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's the Cream Palace. Anything creamy can come on board.
I now get the whole idea. So now, what are the things that you've focused on and they've helped you to be? Would you call yourself a successful entrepreneur?
Getting there.
You're getting there.
There.
So what are the things that have pushed you to get to be the next successful entrepreneur?
Okay, so looking at things that have pushed me, it's self-development. Okay, I for one am an avid reader. Okay, I am always
What's
wanting
that?
to. I read a lot.
Okay,
I read a lot.
wow.
I have people that I follow that are into entrepreneurship. I read about entrepreneurship because I believe the way is only known by those who've been there. So if we want to go there, then we have to have people who we admire with certain traits, and then we model their kind. So with me, it's more of self improvement, always getting myself better with it, be knowledgeable enough, and see where others have failed. We can also learn from what others have failed from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coming to failure, I think you're already touching some of the questions that I'm trying to
Okay.
ask or fire on you. So for now, let's take just a quick and short break. We'll be back soon. We are still here at the Cream Palace. Expect me in the camera. We'll be back soon. Hello, welcome back to the Rude Dude Talk Show, and today we are going to be creaming it all the way on the show. And I'm here with Chisanga, the CEO of Cream Palace. And earlier on, in case you just joined, you didn't get you just didn't get the first thing that he spoke about. His achievements so far have been an inspiration to me. I hope they are to you. Don't forget to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Z2TV, and special thanks to you guys as I'm going to be creaming it here. So I believe in failure, passion, and believing again. and
believing.
Yeah, and believing again. So entrepreneurs, I've heard them talk more about passion. How has it been with you? I know there are times where business checha you month and you're even saying balancing. And being the CEO, you don't expect somebody to come and pay you.
Definitely.
Yeah. So how has it been? How has passion been a drive? Has it been a drive or it hasn't been?
Actually, passion is a big drive. There are just some days that you wake up and you don't feel like you want to do it anymore. And be like, oh, if I don't do it, then who is gonna do it? Yeah. So talking about passion, I am passionate about solving my own problems.
Oh.
Okay. I'm actually passionate about having a good life.
Everybody
Yeah, I
really
hate being
need it.
broke. I don't want to be broke. I do
Wow.
not like being broke. Yeah, but among many other things, I have a very big drive. I am self driven, so that part of me really gets me moving. And talking about Cream Palace, there's a whole big story behind it, and it's one of those things that keeps me moving.
What's the story?
Yeah.
I'm anxious. I really want to hear
Before you
the
get
story.
dropping into tears or it's excitement,
Oh,
but yeah.
okay, let's just not ruin the creamy thing. I think I'm really craving for something
Yeah.
creamy. So, Shanga, how has it been like in terms of believing in the business, believing in yourself, people believing in you? Does it really matter that people have to believe in you when you're an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I actually believe that if when one gets to do something in the entrepreneurship areas, or even anything that you're doing, I think if you have to believe in yourself first, because if you do not believe in yourself, then nobody else is going to believe in you. So every morning I wake up, I believe it myself. I'm going to make sales. I'm going to make this happen. I actually have pictures of where this whole thing is going,
Okay.
and what's going to be put in place time and again. So I feel everybody else that's going to get involved into anything to do with entrepreneurship, just take away the self-doubt.
Okay.
Take away the self-doubt. Believe in yourself.
All right, okay. So others have looked at it and say they've tried so many times and then they give up. How has it been for you? I don't know. Have a crucial at times, rentals and the likes.
It's
and
a
there's
big
failure
deal.
trending there.
Yeah, it's a big deal. The number one thing that I know is there's gonna be failure a long way. Failure is going to be there on all stages. I have failed actually many times. So I would say even before I got patched up here, I started really smaller than this. Really smaller than this. I have failed so many times, and I still believe I'm still failing in some ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
what
the
do
more
you do about
so,
it?
yeah. So the more you fail, you learn from your failures. What did I do wrong here? What made things go down here? How else can I make things work if things are going to move in the same trajectory? So that's how you learn from failure anyway.
You all have to learn
Learn from
failure. Because if I stop with cat type,
You know, sometimes while you're capital, it
Yeah.
happens. And next time you see, oh, so if I do this is not how I should make my mathematics.
Okay.
You face challenges like, let me say, for example, this is ice cream. It's dependent on power.
Yeah.
You must have electricity all the times. Already Vasesco has promised us load
Yo,
shedding, you know.
yo. How are you
Yeah.
handling that one?
You have to prepare for that, you know. So see things in advance.
No, I want to know the
Yeah.
secret. How are you going to keep the boku frozen and the likes?
My fridges are packed with ice packs and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's the
if
secret.
if I do not have power for 6 hours and whatnot, I still know I am covered.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Indeed, an entrepreneur is always using the brains, and we are always keeping the lane. Like our topic of discussion is entrepreneurship in the lane with the youths. So, Chisanga, a word of advice to the youths out there. You are a youth, and are the youth. And I believe a lot of them are there out there saying, Kamba, that's a cheva Kamba, some street shit. No, Sako.
Yeah.
That I remember there was a time at times I do sell fritters home, I make fritters and go by the roadside. Ella, it will take like from 7, okay, let's say you go there at 7 or 6. You go as early as 6 or 5:30.
Yeah.
Then you only get to make a sale at 10 hours. And then I'm going to be like, this thing is not working.
It's not working.
So what's your word of advice to the youth out there?
Okay, so to everyone that's watching us out there, you are there in the streets. Let's call it the streets.
Yeah, the
You
ghetto.
you are there in the ghetto. You feel you've got something that you can give out, and you are waiting to start. Just start. There's never a good time to start than just now starting. Yeah. So do not wait to be perfect. Do not wait to have a big capital. Do not wait to get really, really better. Just start wherever you are, and things will align themselves. They're going to flow. Yeah. Then the other thing I would say is the world is dynamic, and things are changing
Okay.
time and again. So have a sharp eye to be able to identify what are the things that I can engage myself into to be able to be a solution.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, people are paying for solutions.
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
all ready to pay for solutions. So if you can identify a problem and just move into there, it can be as easy as simple as picking trash. You know, people have got problems with just sorting trash and whatnot. Avail yourself, come on board, figure out how you can be sorting trash and throwing it, and make people pay. They'll pay for that. You know.
When I
Na iwe you know.
Okay, all right. We are coming to the end of the show, but before we wrap up the show, I want to see some products that you have at Cream Palace, and we
Okay.
get to bring you people. So, could you make a promotion in Kalitakwatata?
No problem.
But can't
Say
be
no
loud.
more.
So, what
Yeah.
products do you people have?
So at Cream Palace we have these popsicles. Yeah.
What did you say? What?
Popsicles. We also have these 1 liter tubs of ice cream and 150 mils of ice
Okay.
cream. Yeah. So these are the products that we have.
All right.
When you come to Cream Palace,
That's for me.
grab it up.
Cooler.
Yeah.
Should I call everything like a cooler? All right, okay.
Yeah, I see.
So we've come to the end of the show, and Tane, Marambi, that wish you got to Adiapo. Rimbi Maridia, idiot time, Madam Strava Fiash, when we're too young. You know what? How much is this one?
So this is just 10 kwacha.
It's just 10 kwacha, people. Hello, Mulero, that's showgrounds. That's where you want to go eat this from.
We can actually show them how we open it, and you know.
How do I open this one? You guys, okay, I'll be honest. I'm the only one I don't remember. I don't know if it was only dad buying me this when I was young. I haven't bought this for myself. So today I'm getting it from Cream Palace. How do you open this one?
So you know, Chris up at Cream Palace, you just pop it from there, and it's as good as.
You guys, come on, join me and whoa. I don't know how do I eat this.
You can mention it, you can lick it.
I'm licking it in private. All right, thank you. We've come to the end of the program, and as you can see, I'm sitting all comfortably, all nicely, all because of Uncle Gift's furniture. He's located in Changuna,
This is Ballaston area
Ballaston area,
near Abu Dhabi.
Abidabi. Side now Abidabi. Tizaruvyanya vizungu if it's kama mchizungu. So you can call Uncle Gift on the number scrolling down the screen, and that's the number that you're calling him on. And how can the people get here?
So we are near Eden University, the main campus. So along the tarmac, just come straight after Abu Dhabi, and you'll find Cream Palace. Yeah.
Wow. For me and the wow, it just caught my attention. So for me and the crew, it's bye-bye. God bless you.